Imagine two vastly different futures for AI. One built on collective knowledge, transparent code, and open collaboration. The other on proprietary secrets, unparalleled performance, and tightly controlled ecosystems. Which path will define the AI landscape of 2026 and beyond? This isn't just a philosophical debate. It's a fundamental showdown shaping every aspect of artificial intelligence as we know it. Welcome back to Kuya AI, where we demystify the complex world of artificial intelligence for tech-curious professionals, SME owners, and AI enthusiasts like you. Today, we're diving deep into perhaps one of the most significant comparisons in the AI world: open-source AI versus closed-source AI. It's a battle for innovation, control, and ultimately the future direction of this transformative technology. Let's start by defining our terms. What exactly is open-source AI? At its core, open-source AI refers to models, frameworks, and tools where the underlying code, data, and even the model weights are publicly accessible, modifiable, and distributable. Think of it as a collaborative potluck where everyone brings an ingredient, shares the recipe, and can adapt it to their own taste. The spirit here is transparency, community, and rapid collective iteration. Major players like Meta, with their Llama series, have significantly pushed the boundaries of what's possible in the open-source realm. While Llama's licensing isn't entirely free for all in the commercial sense, it represents a powerful force in the open weights movement, allowing researchers and developers worldwide to scrutinize, improve, and build upon state-of-the-art models. Then you have the vast ecosystem of Hugging Face, a hub for thousands of open-source models and datasets, where anyone can download, fine-tune, and deploy sophisticated AI for almost any task imaginable. The benefits of this approach are compelling. Open-source models often foster faster innovation due to a global community of developers contributing and debugging. They offer unparalleled customization, allowing businesses to fine-tune models on their specific data for unique applications without being locked into a single vendor's API. This transparency also brings a layer of trust and auditability, crucial for understanding how AI makes decisions, which is increasingly important for ethical AI development and regulatory compliance. For startups and smaller businesses, open source can significantly lower the barrier to entry, democratizing access to cutting-edge AI that might otherwise be prohibitively expensive. On the other side of the ring, we have closed-source AI. These are proprietary models and systems developed by private companies, where the internal workings, code, and often the full model weights remain secret. You interact with them through APIs or controlled interfaces, essentially using them as a service. Think of them as a Michelin star restaurant. You get a polished, high-quality meal, but you don't get to see the kitchen or the chef's secret recipe. The most prominent examples here are giants like OpenAI with their GPT-N series, including the iterations of ChatGPT and Google's Gemini models. Anthropic's Claude also falls into this category. These companies invest massive resources into R&D, compute, and data curation, resulting in models that often set benchmarks for performance, safety, and general capabilities. They offer a highly refined, user-friendly experience, often with robust enterprise support and clear service-level agreements. The appeal of closed-source AI lies in its often superior out-of-the-box performance, particularly for general-purpose tasks. Companies like OpenAI and Google can leverage vast computational power and proprietary datasets to train models that are incredibly powerful and versatile. They also often come with integrated safety mechanisms and rigorous testing, aiming to mitigate harmful outputs before they reach the public. For large enterprises seeking reliable, scalable solutions with dedicated support, the black box approach of closed-source AI can offer peace of mind and simplified deployment. So, with these definitions in mind, let's go head-to-head on some key battlegrounds. First, innovation speed and direction. Open source thrives on distributed parallel innovation. A breakthrough in one part of the world can be adopted and improved upon instantly by another. Closed-source innovation is centralized and controlled, often leading to more focused, deeply researched advancements. but at a slower pace relative to the global open source collective. Which is better? It depends on whether you value breadth and rapid iteration or depth and controlled excellence. Next, customization versus ease of use. Open source offers unparalleled customization. You can literally take the model, modify its architecture, fine-tune it with your specific data, and deploy it exactly how you need. This is fantastic for niche applications or proprietary workflows. Closed source, while offering some fine-tuning options, is generally less flexible, but often far easier to integrate and use off the shelf, making it appealing for general business applications. Then there's security and trust. With open source, the transparency allows for community auditing, theoretically catching vulnerabilities faster. However, it also means bad actors can inspect the code for exploits. Closed source relies on the vendor's internal security, which can be robust but is inherently a black box, requiring trust in the provider. For sensitive applications, this becomes a critical consideration. Finally, cost and vendor lock-in. Open source models are often free to use, though deploying and maintaining them still incurs infrastructure costs. They reduce vendor lock-in, giving you more control over your AI stack. Closed source models typically operate on a subscription or API usage model, which can scale up significantly and tie you to a specific provider's ecosystem. This can be a strategic risk for businesses over the long term. So who wins this battle? The reality in 2026 is that there isn't a clear winner, and perhaps there never will be. Both paradigms offer distinct advantages and disadvantages, catering to different needs and philosophies. For researchers, startups experimenting with novel ideas, or businesses requiring highly specialized, privacy-centric, or deeply integrated AI solutions, open source often provides the flexibility and cost-effectiveness they need. The ability to own and control the entire AI stack is a powerful draw. Conversely, for large enterprises prioritizing out-of-the-box performance, robust safety features, dedicated support, and simplified deployment for general tasks, closed-source models from tech giants remain incredibly appealing. They provide a streamlined path to integrating powerful AI capabilities without the overhead of managing complex open-source infrastructure. What Kuya AI sees emerging is a future of coexistence and perhaps even hybrid models. We're already seeing models like Llama pushing the boundaries of openish AI, demonstrating that a major corporation can contribute significantly to the open ecosystem while still deriving strategic benefits. We might also see more enterprises adopting a multi-AI strategy, using closed source for general tasks and open source for highly customized, competitive edge applications. The legal and ethical landscapes are also evolving rapidly, and regulations might lean towards mandating more transparency for certain high-impact AI systems, potentially bolstering the open-source movement. The very definition of open in AI is still fluid, encompassing everything from open-source code to open weights, open data, and open research. This debate between open and closed AI is not merely technical. It's a reflection of deeper societal questions about control, accessibility, and the future of innovation itself. It challenges us to consider whether AI should be a public utility or a proprietary product. What are your thoughts on this epic showdown? Do you lean towards the open prairie of innovation or the secure fortress of proprietary AI? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this deep dive valuable, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration into the fascinating world of artificial intelligence. Your support helps Kuya AI continue to bring you these crucial discussions. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.